I'm David Eveleth, CEO of Trefoil Therapeutics. Trefoil is developing novel therapeutics based upon the naturally occurring FGF1 protein that are innovative regenerative therapies for corneal diseases for which there are few therapeutic options.
Our two products are based on an engineered form of FGF, a well-known naturally occurring growth factor. The engineering makes the drug stable and gives it a much longer half-life, which allows us to turn this naturally occurring regenerative signaling molecule into a therapeutic. Our most advanced product for endothelial disease is currently in the clinic. Fuchs affects about 4% of the population over 40, with about 600,000 patients under a physician's care and about 200,000 in late stage nearing a corneal transplant. In addition, there are patients with milder disease who are affected because of the risk of endothelial decompensation following cataract or glaucoma implant surgery. Our goal is to provide an alternative to transplantation that addresses all endothelial deficiencies. Fuchs and bullous keratopathy are fundamentally an insufficiency in endothelial cells. So, to regenerate the endothelium, we took the therapeutic approach of a drug that stimulates the proliferation of these cells. This data shows that our drug stimulates proliferation of human corneal endothelial cells using an in vitro human corneal tissue model, and importantly shows that TTHX1114 can stimulate the proliferation of endothelial cells in corneas with signs of Fuchs. To test the efficacy of TTHX1114 in patients, we are currently conducting a dose-ranging clinical trial. This masked randomized trial will compare 3 dose levels of drug to vehicle administered via intracameral injection at weekly intervals in patients with low endothelial cell density, including but not limited to Fuchs. The endpoints we will be looking at include the density of endothelial cells, corneal edema, and BCVA at 1 month after the 4th injection. This trial is currently enrolling at a number of centers in the U.S., and thus far the treatment is well tolerated with no dose-limiting toxicities. This trial should read out in mid-2021. Our second study will address later-stage Fuchs patients who have central guttae, such that simply regenerating the endothelial cell layer may not be enough to restore vision. The central guttae will be removed via DSO and TTHX1114 applied with the goal of stimulating regeneration of the endothelium. We hope to couple the advantages of DSO, including no need for donor tissue, less complicated surgery, and the elimination of chronic steroid treatment, with a drug-induced rapid recovery of vision and a high success rate, making this option attractive to a wide spectrum of patients at a lower cost. We developed an in vitro model of DSO using human corneas and confirmed that TTHX1114 accelerated healing in normal corneas, and then did the same experiment in corneas that have guttae and were considered dystrophic. As you can see here, TTHX1114 accelerated regeneration of the endothelium in the DSO lesion. Based upon these encouraging data, we intend to start a study in DSO patients before the end of this year with a goal to have results on acceleration of visual recovery by mid-2021 to complement the Intrepid study results. In addition to the endothelial indication, Trefoil is advancing a second product in epithelial disorders and expects to file an IND in mid-2021. This will position us to have 2 active clinical programs in late 2021 and to begin the Phase 3 program for endothelial diseases in 2022. In summary, Trefoil is pursuing 2 first-in-class products that will provide a regenerative approach for the treatment of corneal disease. We are currently enrolling patients in the Intrepid study with a proof of concept readout expected in mid-2021, and our IND for a second indication to treat epithelial conditions will be filed in 2021, and we have the potential for proof of concept in 2 indications with 2 products within 3 years.
Thank you for your interest in Trefoil Therapeutics, and please reach out to us if you need further information.